All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about just putting your head down and getting the work done. All right, you might notice a little bit of different scenery behind me. Well, this is a 2011 Honda Odyssey, and I have about 7.8 hours sold on it. So why am I talking about this car, 7.8 hours, and putting your head down and just getting the job done? Well, this car is getting picked up tomorrow morning, and today, it's Thursday, so my workload for today is I had a Mini torn apart doing the filter stand, had this filter stand back installed. Now we're replacing the filter stand because of an oil leak, but because of a TSB for a failing valve in that filter stand, we went ahead and replaced the filter stand. Peace of mind for the customer, you know, we're touching it, better just to replace it. So I had that one all tore down. All I had to do was put the whole front end back on, because that's how you service a Mini, is you take the whole front end off. After that, I took a check out on a AC complaint. It was 80 degrees today, so can't complain. I can complain about it being 80 degrees in, February, but AC season, nice little ticket. Got that car in, checked it out. Sure enough, condenser's leaking. You guys work on late model GM trucks, those condensers leak at the same spot. Gravy job, but had to get that done. So, and then this one comes in. Now this one was a phone quote on a timing belt. And they asked us to do a complete inspection of the vehicle because they have just purchased it and wanted us to go through it and look it over. So I got a pre-trip inspection, which is an hour, complete inspection of the vehicle, test drive, check pretty much everything on the car, write down everything I find, and honestly, it wasn't in bad shape. Some of the fluids were dirty. I wrote it up for a power steering flush, a brake flush, and a transmission service. And the timing belt was due. Spark plugs were also due, but they declined those. They approved everything else. Now, why am I telling you all this? Well, it's been slow at the shop. Traditionally, this is our slow time because our customers, at least that's what we believe, have to write checks when they file taxes. Unlike other areas where people are getting refunds, running to the shops, getting their junk fixed, here, tax time means they're writing a big check. So they tend to spend less money at the shop. So it's been light. So I've been doing my best to keep the guys busy, but I got to get paid too, so I took some tickets. Now I'm not sitting here doing this because I'm awesome, I'm the Flat Rate Master. I'm just telling you the story. Here's the thing. I had to put my head down and get work done today. Now luckily the shop didn't need a whole lot of help. Bam Bam needed a little help. Me torching, him turning a seized tie rod end. Took 2 men to get it loose because, man, it was tight. Little stuff here and there. So it wasn't real bad as far as, me being pulled off my jobs. But I had to get the Mini knocked out. And so, unfortunately, a hose at the end of the repair decided to leak. The one that goes in the reservoir bottle, the O-ring decided to start leaking. So that put me behind on that car. So after lunch, Mini was shipped and done, but I still had the Tahoe to do, and I still had this car to do. The Tahoe, I'm not going to lie, it is an easy job. I mean, it is easy. I had that job done in an hour, and it pays $4.5, I think. I think so. It's an easy job. Got that knocked out, test driven, did our normal, topped off all the fluids, filled the air and all that. Gravy ticket, which takes me to this car. This, I didn't start working on it till after 3 o'clock. I did get pulled off before I could start on this one. I had to help Zach test drive a Jeep with a transfer case problem. He wanted a second opinion on what was causing a vibration. It's transfer case. What I mean by putting your head down and getting it done is, and I'm not bragging here, I'm just telling you the truth. I've got to ship this tomorrow morning, and really I should have already done the brake flush and gotten it test driven, but you know, film night. So, but what I did is I put my head down on this car and on the Tahoe and just worked. No distractions, no, nothing, just hammer down. And I did this timing belt, power steering flush, and transmission service. Now the transmission service is a drain and fill. So, I mean, it's, you drain it, pull a drain plug, you drain 3.5 quarts, you put 3.5 quarts back in it. Now, obviously I haven't checked it yet because I haven't gotten it up to temperature and all that, but it runs. I did the timing belt and all that in an hour and a half. It runs, it's good. I mean, heck, I'll even start it up for you. See, it runs. I was done with this at about 4:45, which is about an hour and a half from when I actually started working on it. That is knocking it out. And sometimes that's just what you need to do. You need to put your head down and get the job done. Now tomorrow morning I get to come in, do the brake flush, recheck the fluids, put the wheel liner back in, put one tire back on it, check the air pressure, and go test drive it. But I had to get it to this point because they're picking it up tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So I'm busy checking out cars in the morning, so I had to get it done. Sometimes you just got to do that. Just put your blinders on, no distractions, put your phone away, and just hammer down. As my dad would say, time to put the hammer to the floor. So, hope you liked this video. I know it was a little, but thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.